Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. I'm in the heart of a theater district for the 27th annual Broadway Flea Market and Grand Auction. It's the one day a year where Broadway cleans out its closets to raise money for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS. So here we are at the 27th annual Broadway Flea Market. What a gorgeous day. Tell me what today's been like so far.
It's been wild. People have came like before. We opened at 10, the people were here at 9 o'clock, and luckily we were all pretty much set up at that point, and we've had a lot of great customers and a lot of foot traffic. Thank God it didn't rain today, so that's a great thing, yeah.
Can you show us some of the wonderful things you're selling this year?
Sure, we've got we have this thing, the Broadway Cares collection. It's stuff with all the show logos from the previous season, a votive candle, an ornament, a tote bag, t-shirts and hats, and these wonderful ornaments that Broadway Cares creates. It's Broadway Legends. We have Bernadette Peters and Sunny in the Park with George and Gwen Verdon in Sweet Charity. We have a brand new one coming out in October, but I can't tell you what it is.
We're for the Actors Equity table. We have lovely CDs, old CDs for $5. Great show cards like Debbie Reynolds for Woman of the Year for $10. We have scripts for $5. We've got souvenir programs for $5. We've got clothing, books, great prices. Come on down and buy.
We're at the STC table, Society of Stage Directors and Choreographers, STC.
So what has today been like so far? Tell me.
It's been pretty great. It's a little windy, so we're like holding things down, hold them down. But other than that, it's been lovely. People are very nice, and lots of old friends come up to say hello.
And a lot of people buying things for Broadway Cares, right?
Yeah, you know, you haven't been all up and down because you see how many people there are. It's actually a little, gotta use your elbows to get through. But yes, it seems to be a great event, so they're raising a lot of money with a lot of fun stuff.
Show us some of the unique things you have here.
Well, we have a couple of signed posters here and here. There's a poster from the Full Monty. This is a lithograph Tommy Tune.
Can you hold that
Yes, sure. Tommy Tune gave us a lithograph that he made himself, as well as a photograph by Tommy that's framed. And
How much is that going for?
We haven't priced it yet. We're working on that right now.
So tell me which table we're at.
We're at the Max Merchandising table, Broadway's best merchandiser.
So what's some of the great stuff you have today?
We have the exclusive Viva Forever merchandise on sale only here at the Max Merchandise table. Do you want to be my lover? Buy a t-shirt. We have some exclusive Mamma Mia stuff that was never sold in the theater. And we have Wizard of Oz. Are you a good witch or are you a bad witch?
Tell me some of the wonderful things you have here today.
Well, we have a lot of posters signed by the cast and the choreographers. Those are amazing. We have playbills signed. This is tremendous. Gold record signed by the entire cast. It's priced to stay. I don't want it to leave the table just yet, but it has to go. So this is one of the prized possessions.
How much is that going for, do you think?
I put it at a ridiculous $500, but a collector has already said, if you come down, I'm going to take it. So he's coming back, so this is going to be good.
So what's the Broadway Workshop?
Broadway Workshop is a training facility for some of Broadway's newest young performers. Woo. It's really awesome. We offer workshops, classes, and all kinds of intensives for kids ages 10 to 18. Yeah.
How wonderful. So how cool is it being here today, raising all this money for Broadway Cares? Tell me.
Great!
It's amazing, yeah. It really is.
Yeah.
This booth is brought to you by HHC Marketing and the Broadway Insider for all your discounted ticket needs. All of our proceeds are going to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, and this is the infamous Wheel of Fortune, where every spin wins a prize, nobody walks away a loser, everyone's a winner, especially Broadway Cares. Thank you for your donations. Next spinner up, give us spin number 1. Yes. Every spin wins a prize. If it lands on tickets, you win tickets to a fabulous show. Everything else is fabulous Broadway crap. Your first prize is from Sean Saves the World, the new NBC sitcom starting next week. Give me spin number 2.
We're at the Mamma Mia table. We're about to move next month to this theater right behind us. But until then, you can buy a poster for the Last Winter Garden poster signed by the current cast. You can have a Mamma Mia speaker that you can hook up to your computer. So cool. 10th anniversary Mamma Mia playbill. And lots of other things. This is our moving sale, so if you want something, we probably have it.
So tell me some of the wonderful things you have today.
Well, we have everything from, your basic autograph playbills, autograph souvenir programs, but we also have some more fun stuff with things like actual costumes from the show, autographed by our lead actress in the show right now, some very sexy boots for, your average work day, going to a wedding mayhaps, birthday parties, things like that.
How much are those going?
These are going for $50 for a pair, size 7 medium. So if you know anyone who is a 7 medium, come and get some.
Perfect. Tell me the table that we're at and some of the things you have.
This is United Scenic Artists. We are the designers of scenery, costumes, lighting, sound, I think now, projections, and the painters of scenery for Broadway. We have representations of some current Broadway shows and many recent ones, some of them going back into the past. Here's something.
Yeah, show us some of the stuff you have here. This is beautiful.
This is one of my favorites of today's collection. It's a costume design for the Italian in Algiers, L'Italiana in Algiers.
How many years have you done this, ladies?
15 years. I believe this is our 15th year.
How excited are you to be here raising all this money today?
Every year. It's a big project, but we look forward to it, and we're here bright and early. We can't wait to get here.
And you brought the sun with you. Thank you today for doing this.
God, yes. I brought it all the way from New Jersey.
So what's some of the wonderful things we have here? Show us some of the, what do you have there?
This is a piece of artwork that Michael has signed, Keep Smiling, Michael Crawford, because as you can see, if anybody looked like that, they'd need to smile a lot, wouldn't they?
Tell me how excited you are to be here today for Broadway Cares.
Well, it's my favorite day of the year. It's the community of Broadway's, there's nothing like it, and to see everybody, and for a good cause, and it's good weather. What could be better? Thank you.
I can't see. The turnout for Broadway is just unbelievable. This is just a joy. It's a joy.
Well, we all have kind of extensive histories in the theater, and to see our places that we...
Extensive.
You're correcting me on film?
Expensive, and I thought, did you make more money than I did?
And here's
yes, I did.
So tell us which table we're at.
We're at Jujamson Theaters.
How excited are you today to be here?
It's amazing. We've had such a great turnout. We have great things to offer, and everyone seems to be thrilled. It's great.
So people have been spending a lot of money for BC EFA, right?
Yes, they certainly are, and it's all going to a great cause, so everyone's really excited to do that. It's exciting.
So you have some really unique things here.
Yes. So we have the company board from Desire Into the Elms with Brian Dennehy's name. All the names are still here. We also have this amazing no smoking prohibited sign from the St. James in the 50s. And we're also selling these full neon letters that were on the Finian's Rainbow board on the marquee upstairs. So we had 4 of them, and one of them was actually already sold. So.
We've got stuff from Hardbody, from Scandalous, some Matilda, even Elling, throwback to 2010. Cat on a Hudson Roof, 9 to 5, all kinds of good stuff. You know.
What do you got in your hand?
Well, we've got Hugh Jackman programs as well as the current Wicked programs. Just, handing them out, doing some fun stuff for Broadway Cares.
Tell me what some of this stuff goes for.
Well, in general, like water bottles here, $5 normally. T-shirts, 5 to 10-ish. Making some deals, making some dreams come true.
So we're the Phantom of the Opera table, and we started selling show cups, these sippy cups, about 4 years ago. And we have sold thousands of cups. I think we've sold over 5,000 cups. We sell over 1,000 a year of all the different shows. It's astounding.
What a great idea that people, serve drinks in their house with these.
We sell them in sets sometimes, and then if you have a party, everybody gets to pick the show they want. They can keep their own cup throughout the party. They can have arguments that they want hands on a hard body, and so, well, who doesn't? And so that's it. We've been very successful, and no one thought that we could sell cups and make money.
Here we are. So here we are at the once table. Look at this, all the cast members at once. Tell me what you have, some of the fun things at the table. Show me what you have.
We have this picture of everybody.
That's all signed by the cast, right? Yeah. And then what do you have, a t-shirt?
We have this t-shirt signed by Steve Kazee.
Oh my gosh, how much is that?
$100.
Oh, I'm sure that's selling really well.
Priceless, it's Steve Kazee, it's priceless.
Did you wear it?
Of course I do.
What do you got in your hand?
This is these are the drumsticks that Lucas, who plays Fetch, uses in the show, and he signed them. They're very valuable. Yeah. Really cool.
What do you have there?
This is a cajon face. It's the drum that we sit on and bang on in the show, but they break sometimes, and then we take them off and have, this is signed by Arthur Darvill, our current guy.
From Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, yeah, it's great.
So Richard Ridge is helping out here at the real-time video table. Richie, tell us what we have here.
We have some wonderful things this year. We have the latest Broadway Bears, which is called United Strips of America. We have Broadway Backwards, which I think is like, what, the 20th?
No, that's only the 8th.
Oh, this is the 8th, okay. Well, this is the 20th anniversary of classical action, performers performing arts against AIDS.
Brian Stokes Mitchell's Renee Fleming.
Brian Stokes Mitchell, Renee Fleming. David Drake wrote, of course, The Night Larry Kramer Kissed Me, which was a huge huge benefit.
Right, and that was the 20th anniversary of that, wasn't it?
20th anniversary. I knew there were a lot of 20s in here. We have the latest Easter bonnet. We have the Broadway backwards from this year. It's been an amazing day here in Schubert Alley. I think that you and I, and we've done this for over 20 years of doing this great event for Broadway Cares. It's been wonderful this year, and everyone's coming out and spending lots of money.